My daughter shaved her head for charity, and the principal demanded she wear a wig to school. My daughter, Lily, spent 3 months growing her hair to donate to children with cancer. She watched videos of kids receiving wigs and cried every time. When her hair finally reached the required 12 inches, we went to the salon together and she sat in that chair beaming with pride. The stylist took photos of her long blonde hair before cutting it all off, leaving Lily completely bald. She looked in the mirror afterward and said, "Dad, some kid is going to be so happy." We posted the donation certificate on our fridge, and I'd never been more proud. But Monday morning, I got a call from school asking me to pick her up immediately. When I arrived, Lily was sitting in the nurse's office with a baseball cap on, looking confused. Principal Howard called me into his office and closed the door. He said Lily's appearance was causing a disruption, and several students had been asking uncomfortable questions about illness and treatment. I told him she donated her hair to charity, and there was nothing uncomfortable about it. He nodded slowly and said he understood it was for a good cause, but her bald head was distressing to other students who might have family members with cancer. He pulled out a printed email from a parent whose sister was currently in chemotherapy. The parent wrote that seeing Lily triggered her daughter's trauma and the school needed to be more sensitive. I stared at the email in disbelief. So, my daughter can't come to school because she did something charitable? Principal Howard shifted in his seat. I'm not saying she can't come to school. I'm saying she needs to wear a wig or head covering until her hair grows back to an appropriate length. We have students here dealing with real medical issues, and Lily's choice is making light of their struggles. My face got hot. My daughter raised $2,000 for pediatric cancer research and donated her hair to a child who actually needs it. How is that making light of anything? He said the intention was noble, but the optics were problematic, and he'd received multiple calls from concerned parents who felt their children were being exposed to imagery associated with serious illness. I asked to see the other emails. He handed me a folder. One parent wrote that her son asked if Lily was dying, and she had to have an uncomfortable conversation about cancer. Another complained that Lily's bald head was inappropriate for a learning environment and looked aggressive. The last email was from someone demanding to know if the school had approved this attention-seeking stunt beforehand. I looked up at Principal Howard. These parents are upset because they had to explain charity to their kids. He cleared his throat. They're upset because Lily's appearance is forcing conversations they're not ready to have. I'm asking you to have her wear a wig for the next few months, just until this dies down. I asked if there was any actual school policy about hair length. He admitted there wasn't. I took Lily home and she asked why she couldn't go to school. I explained that some people didn't understand why she shaved her head and it made them uncomfortable. She looked at me with those big eyes and said, "But I did it to help sick kids. Why would that make people mad?" I told her some people get upset when others do brave things because it makes them feel like they're not doing enough. That night, I posted about what happened on social media. By morning, the post had been shared 4,000 times. Parents started showing up to school in bald caps and headscarves in solidarity. The local news picked it up. A reporter interviewed Lily on our front porch, and she held up her donation certificate while explaining that kids with cancer shouldn't feel alone. Principal Howard never apologized to me directly, but he announced a school-wide charity drive for cancer research. Lily went back to school Thursday rocking her bald head, and 6 other girls shaved their heads that weekend to donate.